What's going on, y'all? RJ with RJ's Trades. Today I'm gonna go through the stocks here today, man. We're gonna talk about the stocks that I gave out on the free Sunday watch list, to update on them, and we're gonna talk about some plays that I actually think are shaping up. All right. Before we begin, if you guys are watching this, please make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe. All right, that helps out a lot more than you know. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. Link is in the description, and also join the Discord, man. I got the free Discord link in the description below, man. So guys, make sure you guys do that for me. That's all I ask. All right, let's get started here, man. Right into it. We're looking at SPY, right? So the market has been pretty tough to trade lately. I'm not gonna lie, it's been kind of hard to trade, especially if you've been more of a day trader. Like, things will look good, then start chopping, or things tank out of nowhere, or it pops. You know, it's been some tough conditions now as far as a macro level, right? So I always look at things from a larger time frame perspective, right? Because I want to see from the mountain to the field. All right, I want to know what is the bigger picture. I don't want to get caught in these little small moves. I want to see where's the big move going. Where is that say we're going? Okay, so I'm looking at SPY here, and I'm just looking at it from the 4 hour, right? We can do the same from the daily, and see I have a level around 595. So 595 to 600 area is all of this is resistance, right? So notice that when we came up here one time, rejected twice, rejected, now we're here again, and we don't know if we're going to reject yet or we're going to hold. But I wouldn't be surprised if we do reject again. Now if we do continue up, that does open the door for 600 on SPY, which is a huge, you know, psychological level. So it'll be interesting if SPY gets to 600. All right, but also just be aware of the possible downside. Okay, I want to bring up an indicator here. I know you guys see I don't really use indicators a whole lot, but I do want to bring up one here called the RSI. And what I do want you to be aware of, right? Make sure you guys write this down, put this in your notes. One thing I do see is we do have some bearish divergence. Okay, so what is bearish divergence? Bearish divergence is it's a pattern. Okay, so that's when you use your indicator of the RSI, relative strength index, and usually when a stock is climbing higher, the RSI will go higher. But when you see a stock going higher and the RSI is going lower, that's called bearish divergence. Now, when is it most powerful? It's most powerful when it can be used along with a resistance. All right, so not only do we have bearish divergence right now, we're also at a resistance. So we could possibly come down from here, but we come all the way back down and make more lows. I don't think so, but could we fall back down and chop some more? We could. Okay, so that's what I see on SPY. So I'm kind of open to both sides, man. I haven't been trading a whole lot, but the plays I have been taking, they've been pretty good. All right, I'll show you guys a couple of them. PLTR is one that I really love on Sunday, but just hasn't had the juice. Has not had the juice this week how I thought it would, right? So you had this bull flag breakout right here on Friday, a really nice close, but up to this point, you know, hasn't really had any continuation, right? So came down today and retested around this 125, 126 area again and held. So that's a really good sign. But you know, we haven't seen a continuation on that one yet. All right. The other one I gave out was BA. BA has been doing really good, but it kind of has been a move where it's been a swing move, right? So could you have caught this on day trade? Yes, but it's been a better swing move than anything. And even now, still looks kind of decent. It kind of has hit my first little target around 214. But it still looks pretty decent. It actually might even be forming a bull flag. All right, so you could possibly even watch this tomorrow, especially start breaking above 214, 215. BA could be pretty good. So we'll see, man. We'll see. But BA did its job. All right. The other one I gave away is DDOG. I like the way this is kind of shaping up here. All right. Now notice today we did fade. All right. I'm looking at this from the daily chart. We did fade today on DDOG a little bit. But it's still close to both this resistance and in the after hours, it's actually up a little bit after hours over this 121 level. Now I'm gonna let you guys in on a little thing that I'm seeing here. I love this play because of how much room it has to run. So not only do we have this, I'll pull it up here, the 200 MA right there that we broke above today, but we also have a lot of room to run. Okay, we got a lot of room to run. Look at this right here, this steep sell-off. A lot of times when things have a sell-off like this, it can do the same thing in the opposite direction. All right, and you can see here DDOG is no stranger to big moves, right? You see a big up move here, you see a big down move here, you see a big up move here, big up move here, big down move here. So it is no stranger. You see another big up move there. It's no stranger to wild swings. Okay, so I love DDOG, man. I love that play still. Okay, let's talk about one that's going to be interesting here. One that's going to be very interesting is Tesla. I'm going to show you guys what I see. All right, I'm going to show you guys what I see here. Tesla's going to be very, very interesting because, in my opinion, we could possibly be forming a head and shoulders. I know you probably don't want to hear that. Yeah, a lot of people love Tesla. I love the stock Tesla. But it's kind of what I'm seeing. Could this shape out like a head and shoulders? It possibly could. Especially if we start to break below this 324, 325 area. It really starts when you get, man, it's really kind of close. Yeah, it's on the verge of possibly even breaking down. You kind of see this little bit of a head and shoulders pattern here. Then you have a gap to fill down here as well. Look like it's around 295, 296, somewhere down here. So you got a lot of gap as well on Tesla. So you got all of this down here too. So you could possibly even come back down here and fill this gap, right? So it ain't gonna happen in a day, of course. This thing could pop back up. Some of the most bullish chart patterns are failed bearish patterns, okay? But that's just something to look out for, a possible day trade, right? So that's just something that I'm just kind of looking at. It might not even happen, but I just kind of see it. One that I do love that I will give you guys, I like this play, and if this thing can get going, oh man, you're gonna make a lot of money on this. So this is IWM, right? So this is my last play I'm gonna give you for today. Just a quick little recap. I love IWM. This is called a inverse head and shoulders. Okay, so you have a head and shoulders, then you have a inverse head and shoulders. What's a inverse head and shoulders? A inverse head and shoulders is a bullish chart pattern that tells you that a stock may be about to change trends. Okay, so notice that IWM, right, which is the Russell ETF. Notice that we've been in a downtrend here, of course, since December, right? So SPY and QQQ have broken theirs and almost got back to highs, but the Russell is lagging behind a little bit, right? So we have a head, shoulder, shoulder, neckline. Our neckline is around 210, all right? Now, if we pull up the 200 MA, notice the 200 MA is also right here at 210. So it's kind of similar in that kind of way to DDOG a little bit, kind of getting held down by the 200. You see a nice pop above that. Now, if IWM can break and hold 210, this can be explosive. Like, this could be a big swing trade for me. So I'm really looking at that heavily. So I'll give you guys that nugget, man. If you want my intro, and make sure you guys join the Discord in the description. Hope this was helpful, man. Just a little market update, stock, just a little stock update, just what I'm watching. And oh yeah, gotta show you guys the play that I hit on here. Hims, man, I hit on Hims. So Hims had a bull flag pattern. You guys know I love chart patterns. Had a bull flag pattern, took it here on the 2nd, and it had news and opened up the next day around 61, and they popped to 66, 67 in the first like 10-15 minutes of the day, man. So that was a 60% trade on contracts that I had until July 18th. So that was absolutely insane. Has faded here, but I took profit, so it's all good. But yeah, man, that's really all I got, man. Just keep your eyes open on SPY. It's more so of a day trading market, but even day trading hasn't been all that either. So keep your eyes open, man. I love IWM. If you guys want more of these, you want these more often, make sure you guys drop that down in the chat. Follow the links in the description on free Discord, or if you want to join a premium, or if you just want to follow me on Instagram, I got over 700 informational posts, man. I appreciate you guys watching this to the end. I'm gonna see y'all later.